Hey guys, good morning and welcome back to another vlog. We are in the middle of January. To be completely honest, I feel like the house is kind of a mess. We need to take all of the Christmas decorations down. We usually keep all January to still have the tree up because in my opinion the Christmas tree and the lights, they do offer like a little bit of charm when it literally gets dark at 5. However, I have been feeling like I want to do like a cleanup, declutter, and that also means kind of like taking everything down. I know most people take their tree down after Christmas, but no, I'm the type to leave it up until I am done with it. So for today's vlog, I was sitting down yesterday at night, really thinking what the theme I wanted it to be. And I realized that I didn't really have a plan. So this is going to be the type of vlog that I think we're going to be staying home a lot, but I do want to do a few things with the dogs. You're going to see that Oli is now so big. But yeah, the plan is that there's no plan, and that is in the efforts. No, that's my laptop boy. And that is in the effort of what I proposed myself to do in 2026, that is taking it slower, where I'm gonna show you bits and pieces of what a week in Barcelona is with me, especially now that we don't have like much to do. So we're gonna do a very calm reset, self-care, slow week in Barcelona, kind of like trying to romanticize winter, I hope. So I wanted to give an update regarding getting back on reading. I started reading other books, but I like kept having in mind, I don't know if this has ever happened to you guys, but you do not finish a book because you feel saturated, you have a lot of things to do, and you start other books because you just feel like maybe it's the book. However, it's been on my mind that I don't know the end of this one. So I decided that instead of reading it on Kindle, I was gonna go back on paper. So I absolutely loved Caraval, which is the first book. This is the second one. I've read this one pretty much halfway. If you see Ollie moving right there, it's because he's trying to eat the tag of the blanket that we have. He has a thing for tags. But as I was saying, I decided that I was going to finish it because we don't leave things halfway, especially if we're still really curious about how the book ends. I got the physical book and hopefully we're gonna go back into it and finish it. There's another one after this one. This is Legendary, and I think after we have Finale. So, and after that we can start Once Upon a Broken Heart, which is a book that I've wanted to start reading for the longest time. So we're gonna do this for good part of the morning. I do have to say that I felt like I really needed like time at home without plans and much to do. I think the only things that we have like for this week are that we maybe want to take the dogs to the woods. We still don't know where. I think I'm gonna sit down tonight and just research like places that we can drive to nearby and take the dogs with us so they can run around and blow some steam. I'm definitely really excited for it to get warmer so we can take them to the doggy water park and maybe to the beach because the weather has been so bad. It's been raining so much that I really don't feel like going out that much. Oh, and regarding the new camera, I hope that you guys liked the Paris vlog. I definitely winged that one. Like, I had no idea what I was doing, but I am starting classes today. So I will have some classes at 3 p.m. with someone that is going to teach me how to be more secure when filming with this new camera. So I am definitely making the effort. So I think I'm gonna read for a couple of hours right now and chill a little bit with the dogs. They've already been walked. Polo did that this morning. He's been a little bit more of an early bird versus me. So I left the book in the page 232. I think it's just that maybe I'm not a Kindle person and I need the physical book. Traveling with physical books, sometimes it's not ideal, but I'm gonna read for a bit and report back. Also, I wanted to point out that the personality differences between Oli and Masha are so funny. I think you guys are gonna notice that you've been seeing Oli a little bit more, but that's just because he is like attached to my hip. Masha's literally right there on her bed, resting. Oli just tries to be as close as possible for me every single chance that he can get. And also something that I thought that was going to disappear when he would keep growing up was his fake nose job. I don't know if you guys can see. He has like a little ball just on the tip of his nose. But yeah, this is why you can see probably Oli more often. As much as sometimes I beg Masha to join me on things, she likes her space. Okay, so for breakfast today, as per usual, you guys know me, I love pancakes. We're gonna do some pancakes and later we're gonna take the tree down that Polo has been wanting to take the tree down for quite a while.
We can have more space because it takes a lot of space in the living room and we need to put the dog bed there again.
Oh, because yeah, we have a really small couch, the Rochebois, love it. But now that we have two dogs, we
Two
have
dogs
to fight.
take all the space.
Especially Oli, that he lays down basically like belly up and stretching. I really woke up craving pancakes and Polo also loves them. So that's what we're gonna have today. And I think for lunch, we're just gonna have whatever because we have a really cool dinner tonight. We're gonna go to a jazz club that we've been meaning to try for quite a while. And yeah, it's flamenco night. So very excited about that. I'm definitely going to dress up because I feel like we haven't really left the house much the past.
Yeah, since we arrived from Paris, we've been all day at the house.
Yeah, but we kind of really needed that. So let's do the butter, some pancakes, and have breakfast because I am starving. Okay, so we are done with breakfast and we're gonna take all of the Christmas stuff down in a minute. I just want to finish my coffee and chat a little bit because I do have updates on the dogs and also explain, I guess, why I've been a little bit stressed. So we are gonna take Masha tomorrow to the vet. We've taken her to the vet so many times in the past couple of weeks because we just cannot figure out what is going on. And Masha has been having a few stomach issues, and this has been going on for, I would say, like a year. That before I felt like she could try different things food-wise and she was completely fine. Waiters would sometimes give her a chip or a piece of bread. I don't know, treats from people on the street. This was completely normal. She loved it. We never had an issue. But from some time now, every single time that we change any minor thing in her diet, she starts to not feel very well. And since I would say December, she's been having pretty bad stomach issues. I'm not gonna go very specific into it, but we've done everything. She's gotten to take shots, we've done tests to see if maybe she has a bug, and nothing has come out, and we're running kind of out of options. And the thing that is really weird is that she's super happy, super joyful. She's her usual self, I mean, versus Ollie, but she's normal and she's hungry. She wants to eat everything. She tries to steal food all the time. So there's nothing really wrong, but the fact that when she goes to the bathroom is not normal. So tomorrow we're gonna take her, because now we have like a few options left of what we think that she might have. And this is of course not ideal because we're looking into something that could be possibly a little bit more chronic. I don't think I know the name correctly in English, but I think it's IDDSC. That's one of the options that we think it is. And the other two, I don't even want to talk about them. I will not. So tomorrow we're gonna take her to get some blood tests done and an echography. So it's basically like an ultrasound of her tummy so we can see what's going on. So that is something that we're gonna have for tomorrow. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys an update because I don't know how that's gonna go. And yeah, but she's happy, she's fine. We're gonna take her tomorrow to the woods. We're gonna do like a forest trail because we really want to do that. So I think I also need it for myself. You don't really see her right now, but she's right there on the sofa. Now about Oli, I didn't want to update you guys. He is now the same weight as Masha, but he's a little bit more compact. They told us that he has very thick bone structure, and you can already see that because he has a really big head and his paws are also really big. But I don't think he's gonna get that tall. We thought that he was going to be massive, but he is now 7 months and a half, and he is almost at the same height as Masha. They're getting along fantastic. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell from this vlog. I think I haven't really shown them playing along a lot, so if I see that, I will include it on the video. He's going to be a little bit taller than Masha, but just a bit. The thing is that he's really strong. He's like a little tank. Definitely that would have been a really good name, Tank. He's also very silly. He's starting to not obey as much sometimes when we call him. He used to be so obedient and now he's like regressing, and I know that this is normal, so we're just trying to train him, but overall he's good. He's fantastic. I love him and he's so funny. He's calm, but he has his hunting hours that he just runs around the apartment. But yeah, putting that a little bit aside and trying to keep my mind busy, we're gonna take down the tree. We're gonna take down the Christmas decoration. And I think I would really love to go buy some flowers. Polo recently got me this ones, but I wanted to get more for my office. And I also wanted to go to Zara Home because I just wanted to do like a little bit of a home refresh. So yeah, taking Christmas decorations down, sometimes for me it's a little bit sad because I feel like I look forward to Christmas for such a big part of the year, and then when it's over it's like now I have to wait another year. But I'm gonna try to decorate more this year for Easter, maybe have some like special things during the summer. Oh, I always decorate for fall, so I think I'm gonna be a little bit more intentional with decorating and having things added to the house every season. So I took some time to get ready. I decided to put my hair up. I think I'm gonna wash it tonight before going for dinner. Definitely feel like I need a good visit to the salon just to give my hair a little bit of shape and maybe like a nourishing treatment or something. So I'm gonna see if I can go tomorrow or the day after, because honestly I think I would love some me time. But the outfit of the day, because it's sunny for now, we don't know later today, I really want to go to Zara Home. Honestly, I don't even know if we're gonna buy anything, but I love going to Zara Home just to see anything that they have new. I've been wanting to get some things for the living room and maybe something for my office, and maybe also buy some tea because I am running out of tea. So this is a short coat that I have from Fabric. Underneath I am wearing regular black pants, also from Fabric, and this is just a white cashmere sweater from Lily Silk. Now for the shoes, the classic Chanel ballerinas, the ones that are beige and black. And the bag of the day is going to be my Birkin 25 in Baton. Let me give you some close-ups. I just wanted to go for like a clean black and white look. Honestly, I did not think much about what I was gonna wear today because we're not gonna go out for long for sure. I just want to get out, get some fresh air and come back home. I do have video classes today. I'm gonna be learning to use this camera a little bit better because I think I am getting a hold of it, but I would love to do it a little bit more securely, especially if we're going to be traveling and doing things. And I want to make sure that I just take advantage of everything that the camera offers. So yeah, we just have a few hours to go outside. But yeah, outfit of the day. Okay, so we're back from Zara Home and we did buy quite a lot of things. There's actually 2 bags. We need to buy a few things for quite a while now. So let's do a little unboxing before I start my classes. So first, I really wanted to get a bathrobe. And the thing about bathrobes is that I really wanted a waffle one, but one that was not really thick. I wanted like a soft, comfortable one because sometimes I just love to wake up, do my skincare, makeup, and just stay in one of them. So I'm gonna put this one here. I found this one in this like creamy color that I think it's going to be very, very comfortable. I am addicted to bathrobes. Every single time that we go to a hotel, like a really nice hotel, I always end up saying that I want to steal them, and this one kind of feels like those, and the price was not bad. This is something that I just kind of needed. Then we also got some wine glasses because all of the other ones that we have are now broken, and I think this is why we don't have like super nice wine glasses, and the ones that we have, we rarely use them because they're just too fragile. You cannot really put them in the washer, so we try to avoid them. They are very classic wine glasses, specifically for red wine. Okay, so this is for the bathroom. I've been wanting to add a little bit more like color and detail to the bathroom, and I have a dispenser where I always put micellar water, and I found this one that probably because of the light is going to look black, but it's actually brown with flowers in like this latte color. I don't know if the camera is focusing on it, but yeah, this is for micellar water. Now this is what I was looking for. I found that also I'm a little bit sad that it's already getting quite dark because I don't think you're gonna see the actual color, but this, once I saw them on the website, I wanted to see them in person. But these are pillow covers and they're like flower, like pastel embroidered flowers, and we actually got this ones on sale. Let me see if I can do some close-ups. So I know that this is going to ruffle some feathers, but I'm going to store this away. I'm not gonna sell my Avalon covers yet, but I have considered it for quite some time time now. I love them and I have like some sort of like sentimental attachment to them because I always wanted one. Whenever I thought about me moving and getting my dream apartment, I always pictured these pillows being on my sofa. When I got them, for me, it meant so much. It's just that lately I feel like they're, especially because they're black, I feel like if they were like a lighter beige or like beige and white, it would not be as contrasting as these ones. These ones were the ones that I wanted, this or the gold ones. But now I just feel like they don't really go with my living room and this is a little bit more my style. So this is what we are doing. It kind of feels like breaking up with them because they've been part of my channel for such a long time, but I really feel like a bit more like this lately. So I'm gonna store them, not selling them yet. I'm gonna give it a good time to think about it. While I do this, I tried to go to the flower shop, but it was closed, especially the one that I really like to go. Sometimes it closes quite early, so I should have gone probably in the morning. So yeah, I didn't really consider that. So maybe tomorrow, if we're not too busy. So first one down, now let's go with the other one. So this ones usually go on my sofa there, the one where I tend to film. I was very tempted to get also from their Christmas sale. They had so many things from their Christmas collection that were on a really good discount. And I thought about getting them for next year, but I think I want to save that, like the Christmas decor shopping, for when the time comes. Because if I do it from now, then what am I supposed to do during November? And I know that these ones are not very wintry of me, but the thing is that I think I am done with winter. And I know that it just started, but for me, winter ends when December ends, and then I'm just waiting for spring to arrive. So done. Now, because it's super cold, we got a few blankets. This one, I wanted it for this sofa and it's super, super soft. And then we got this other one that I really like because it has like this knitted pattern. And I think it's going to look super, super pretty either on the sofa, especially because the dogs are always there. We just got the sofa professionally cleaned because it was kind of like gray. I love the Roche-Bobois. The only thing that I do have to say about it is that it's very complicated to clean. So we do it every once in a while. And when the dogs are up, because of course they can be on every single piece of furniture in this house. But because it's white, we always have like some sort of blankets on it. I think this is everything that we got. Here's Ollie visiting. He's giving the back. He always loves sitting in the sofa with me, even though we don't really fit. It is actually a really, really small couch. But sometimes when I'm editing here, he just likes to stand. Oh, I think he's going for it. You cannot eat. Also, I saw that they have really comfortable dog beds at Zara Home. I think we're gonna get 2 more. We have one on the entrance right now because they like to stay there whenever we leave the house. That he's surprisingly good regarding that. Like when we leave, he really just stays and sleeps pretty much. Then we have another one in the bedroom because he gets too hot on the bed, so he really likes to sleep on his own bed. He comes and goes during the night. Masha definitely sleeps on the bed basically the entire night, but we're missing one here in the living room that we used to have, but now it's in the bedroom. So maybe we're gonna order a few more dog beds, one for here and one for my office, because also when I'm in the office they want to be there. As you can see, they're always kind of like following us around. He's a little bit more like being on top of you. If I'm ever in the bathroom like taking a bath, both of them are there just staring. I'm really excited for the time when we take him for his first swim, because I don't know if he's gonna even like it. It's crazy how fast he has grown. I sometimes go back to watch the vlog from the day that we got him and he was so tiny. But yeah, right now we're just going to wait for my class to start, and I'll see you guys when I change for dinner. Okay guys, I'm gonna have to apologize for the lack of light, but the light that I have in my office is not really working, so we're doing it this way. We are going now for dinner to Jacqueline, and they have like this jazz club that is amazing. So I thought that it was the best opportunity to finally wear this dress. I got it quite a while ago, I just never had like the opportunity to wear it, and I know that it is short, so I am going to wear of course a coat, but it does have like shorts integrated inside, and I'm wearing it with my black Chanel ballerinas, and I'm just going to wear my black coat on top of it. I am really excited because I've heard a lot about this place, and the jazz club honestly sounds amazing. So yeah, the bag of the night is going to be the mini Kelly.
que yo no tenga.
Hey guys, good morning. It's day 2 of the vlog. We ended up deciding to go to basically a trail to walk around with the dogs because it was supposed to be quite cloudy today, but it seems to be super sunny and honestly a beautiful day. And I think we would all just love to walk around some nature, especially the dogs. So we're gonna go to Figaro. This is a spot that we found basically through TikTok. We have never been to before, but it's super close. We're like 34 minutes away. It's quite of a quick ride. Again, this is something that I really love about living in Barcelona. Catalunya has so many beautiful spots, like very, very close to the city. We also considered going back to El Pantano de Santa Fe today, but we just wanted to see maybe something different. The plan is to basically go, walk around for a bit. I don't know if we're gonna be able to find anywhere to eat on the area. Honestly, I don't think so, especially because it's winter. These places thrive a little bit more through spring, summer, maybe early autumn, but not really during full winter. We brought some toys. We're gonna be throwing balls, and we also got some treats. I'm just a little bit concerned because there is like a waterfall and like a little river that goes across the entire trail. We know Masha loves water, so we want to avoid the dogs getting wet because it is really cold. So I'll see you guys when we get So we are in the trail and it's so beautiful. I was a little bit scared that because it's like winter, it was going to be like not that green, but as you can see, it is absolutely beautiful. And this is the first time that we let the dogs off leash, both of them, especially Oli. And they are jumping around a little bit, but they're super, super happy. You can see that Masha is basically in her element. She's so, so, so happy. And I'm so happy that I brought a coat because it is quite cold. My one and only concern so far, but Masha has not done it, is that they are gonna jump on the river because it's really cold. We did bring a towel just in case. so we ended up taking a different hiking trail that we intended. There's like a yellow line and a red line. We ended up taking the red one, which is a little bit more complicated. I'm actually really happy that we were able to have the dogs off leash because some parts are very narrow and hard to walk like a dog and a person at the same time. And also they pull a lot because they're really excited. But we found like this little spot to sit down for the dogs to like also relax for a little bit because Oli is so happy. He's just jumping from everywhere. But of course we're trying to be careful. I am deadly afraid of wild boars. I think I've mentioned this so many times before, so I am aware that in Catalonia we have some, so there's probably none around here, but still, I'm a little bit scared sometimes. But the dogs are so happy. We're gonna see if we find like anything around here for lunch. Masha is right now literally pulling from a tree. I'm so happy to see her this happy, honestly. We're gonna take her today to the vet. I have pottery painting afterwards, but we're gonna take her to the vet, and I am a little bit like stressed about it. So I'm happy that she's like having such an amazing time and running. We need to do this a little bit more often now that it's not that full. But I know that I haven't shown really the outfit of the day. We didn't really come for like a proper hike and more like walking around and having the dogs be free for a bit. So yeah, that was basically the plan. And this spot is really nice. I did bring some snacks just in case we get a little bit hungry. So to give a little update, we're out of the vet. Masha had some blood work done and she also got an ultrasound. So we don't have all of the test results yet, but so far for what we saw, it seems that it's going to be something regarding the diet, that we're going to have to give her like special diet because she's not digesting and like absorbing the nutrients properly, and any minimal change just causes her to not feel very well. But I can breathe. I am so happy to see that so far nothing was like alarming with the first round of the blood work and also with the ultrasound. So with that being said, I am gonna make it in time to a pottery class that I had with a friend that we booked it such a long time ago, and I was really scared that we were gonna have to stay there for longer, but we're just in time. Also, Masha is perfect. She only had the blood work done and she didn't even move. She's always really good with these things, but trying to reset because I feel like this has been so heavy on my head for almost 2 weeks now, and I feel like I can finally breathe and relax. Let's think about pottery. And I'm between doing a football for Masha because the one that I did for her last year broke, or if I want to do a coffee mug. I don't know how hard it is to make them. This is my first time doing pottery and not just painting it, so we'll have to see about that. Hey guys, good morning. It's the next day and I intended this morning to take a cab because I managed to get a reservation to go to Casa Arkhe. Right now it's 10 a.m. and I wanted to take a cab, but when I came out of my house it was raining so much, so I ended up taking the subway. Thankfully it stopped raining for the little parts that I do have to walk, but this place is next to the palace. It's an area that I honestly really like, and the salon is stunning. They have everything natural. I want to have a light trim and just give a little bit more form. I feel like my hair is very long without like a specific shape or reason to it, and I would love a hydrating treatment. They have amazing ones. Casa Arkhe opened actually quite recently, but they have been doing like products for a really long time. Everything that they put on your hair, they do it themselves and it's super natural. So one of the reasons that I really like it. Very happy that I found a spot. I think it will take around 2 hours, but I'm really excited. So I'm back home and it's actually already like 8. I'm getting ready to go to bed, but I wanted to read a little bit more and also to journal for a bit. I actually wanted to show you this journal. So this is the Evergreen Journal by Lydia Millen. I don't know how many of you guys are going to be familiar with Lydia Millen, but I love her YouTube videos. And this was a gift from one of my friends, Joanna. And it was just the most perfect thing ever because I've been meaning to start journaling more this year. And this journal is absolutely beautiful. I have only gone through a few pages, but I can already tell you guys that I'm really gonna love it. So I don't know if Joanna's gonna watch this, but thank you so much. I needed this. Basically, this journal takes you throughout the year and the season. So also it's like so pretty. Right now, of course, we're in midwinter, but it includes like thoughts, prompts, things that are in season for harvesting because Lydia does a lot of gardening. But you can see here the contents. Right now it's a bit dark, so I don't know how much you guys are gonna be able to see, but we have midwinter, spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And it is just such a lovely experience to read. This is the first time that I'm actually going to write on it. I wanted to read you guys the little part for January, just the beginning, but it says, there is something infinitely comforting about the hush that descends over the English countryside in January. It's like a collective exhale. The chaos, the noise, the glitter of December has now retreated in its place. January, in all of her soft and peaceful glory, has arrived. I always think of January as a month that doesn't demand but instead surrenders. It's a month of rest and retreat, yet for all her gentleness, it can be the hardest month to harness joy. It says a lot more, but I just find it perfect. And for the first entry, we're gonna reflect on a truly joyful memory from last year and what made it so special. So you have plenty of space to write. But yeah, I just want to definitely recommend it. Now about my hair, I'll show you a little bit better on the next vlog, but I did really long bangs just to do a little bit more framing. I had the feeling that my hair was long, but it was just like, it didn't have a shape and you sometimes need to get a little trim. But I love their hydrating masks. They're so good. In general, I love Arkhe treatments. So I think I'm gonna be going for like a refresh in a month or so. But for anyone that is in Barcelona and is looking for a new hair salon that is like super natural, that they take really good care of your hair, can definitely recommend Casa Arkhe. Now I am kind of feeling that I'm getting a little bit sick, I think. Hopefully not, because we're planning a ski trip for next week. So yeah, we're gonna be touching wood about that because we don't want to get sick again. I felt like I had the flu like 3-4 times in 2025 and we're not starting this year also with the flu. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It had just a lot of random things, but this is kind of like what January is for me. Just activities that make me happy, that are fun, and just spending a lot of time with the dogs. I hope that you guys have a beautiful week, and thank you so much for watching.